Was this? Have I not restarted the script since I remembered to put in this print correctly, or we just have we had literally zero Type 4 events? I thought we saw one. No, I'm pretty sure we saw one. What is? Did I typo? What the heck? Oh, is it? It probably just doesn't have the quotes around it, or I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, it had single quotes, not double quotes. All right. So, for example, yeah, with this one, like Type 4, uh, yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the one that worked correctly, right? This is the first one that we had, yeah, at the very start of the script, and it just worked correctly, as far as I could tell. So, like, I guess, like, you can succeed at a event Type 4 correctly, which is, I guess, good news, I guess. But, like, wait, what is. Wait, how did. How did we have an event Type 4 and it never did the, it never did the conclusion to the event Type 4? Like, it never gave us those other prints. It never gave us, like. What? How's that work? Zero Maverick! Thank you, Zero Maverick. Thank you for your generosity. um, Zero Maverick donates $2 and says, I like turtles." Well, you know what? If you like turtles, I've got something for you. This is what we were working on a little bit earlier. Um, it is the new turtle art, and it goes a little something like this. Hey, congratulations to those who leveled up. Look at that. Wow, look at all the level ups. I guess it's a good thing we did one more event. Yeah, this is what we were working on earlier. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We made a. Oops. It's a little too zoomed in. We updated our turtle animation. So if you like turtles, this is the new and improved turtle animation that we got going on for the game. It used to just be like bleep bloop bleep bloop bleep bloop, but now it's a little bit smoother. I'm just clicking like this is not the actual like animation rate or anything. I'm just literally like clicking between sides right now. So yeah, there it is. Thank you very much for your generosity, Zero. I still, I'm still like a little blown away every time that actually happens, and I very much appreciate it. So thank you very much. Um, so okay, yeah. So the event is over. Everyone leveled up. Like literally everyone leveled up. Not literally everyone, but like a million people leveled up. So congratulations to all of you. I'm going to restart the script now, and let's see what happens. Cause like okay, error. That makes sense. Wait, what? Oh, what are you talking about? That is not a true error. That is a fake error if I've ever seen one. Oh no. We might have like broke the script when we like saved it. Uh uh Before because like I don't know, like whatever that program was that we used to to do stuff. Yeah, it seems to have inserted like weird indentation errors like places. So like let's see if we can get rid of those, I guess. So like I said, like the errors that we get are probably going to be the not the kind that we expect, but the crazy kinds that like who knows what the heck is going on. And it looks like we have at least a few of those, so fun. Fun. Why is the indent like that? It's clearly supposed to be indented like that. Alright, so let's... What are you talking about? Unindent does not match outer indentation level. Oh, you're saying that this is messed up. There are like secret indentations here, apparently. I don't know. I don't know what it's trying to say. Except that it's a little crazy. Okay, whatever. Save that. Run that. It looks like it's just a matter of like chopping through all of them, because like I I kind of understand, I guess, what it's doing at least. Like, it doesn't make sense what it's doing, but like, I somehow understand it anyways. Like, I seem to have. Oh, there we go. All right, yeah. I seem. Okay, yeah. So there are more crashes, right? Uh, global name.png is not defined. What do you mean? Global name. Oh, I didn't mean to have a comma there for one thing. But what do you mean? Global name PNG is not defined. Oh, PNG dot extend. Oh, self dot PNG dot extend. Yeah. Do do do. Yeah. Oh, not even self.png. Self.layers mid near grounds.png. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah. Alright, save that. Let's try that. See how that goes. Nope. Still getting there. What now? Oh, extend. Yeah, extend doesn't take 3 arguments. It takes a list of however many arguments. But it only takes 1 argument, which is that list. All right, so this is supposed to be a list. Like so. All right. Let's try that. Hey, yeah, look at that. Okay, well. um, what? Well, it's animating. You can't say it's not animating. It's definitely animating. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I was wrong. I said like Karma doesn't animate, but Karma totally animates. So wait, Karma totally animates. Uh, I haven't hooked that up yet, so I'll have to hook that up. But sorry. I'm just trying to figure out why so much of this character art is missing. Um, oh wait. Oh no, I do know why. No, I don't. I don't know why. But let's look. Maybe it was something that I did with that script. Because like the slots that seem to be affected are the ones that I got affected by the script. Maybe. No, I don't know. Projects. Sorry. Yeah, it's definitely not quite back in the correct condition yet, but so for the back, for example, or like what's something that's not showing up? The chests, for example. None of the chests are showing up. And why is that? Chest, chain chest. Oh. What? Hmm. This must be like an error with loading. I feel like it just has to be an error with like loading in the data because all the data that's showing up is animating correctly. So I feel like this has to be like maybe I just like typoed the part where we load in the data. What's that? Why is that line red? I don't like how that. Oh, I accidentally inserted a breakpoint there or something. All right, whatever. Um, yeah, when we're loading in the equipment, let's so this is where we load in the environments. This is where we load the events. And then yeah, here's where we load the equipment. 0, 0A, 1, 1A, 2, 2A, 3, 3A. I hope I didn't like Oh my gosh, you know what'd be the worst is if like when I save the script, like I mean we can counter those fatal errors. You know what'd be the worst is if there were like some non-fatal errors in here that were just like screwing with stuff. Ugh. I really hope that's not the case. Because that would be really irksome. Uh, uh, huh. um, hmm. I guess. I mean, if something like that did happen, it would have gotten inserted at like this row here, or like this row here. Uh, I don't know though. I might just I might just oh wait. Frames two. Oh, frames two. Wait. So this is yeah, some of this is incorrect. Oh, maybe this is it. This is supposed to be frames 4. This is supposed to be frames 5. Maybe I was overwriting. Yeah, maybe that was it. Maybe I was like overwriting. I don't know. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. I think that was like legit a bug that was happening. Uh, all right. Well, there's an event happening now, so I'll wait for that to go away. Yeah. What was the thing? Oh yeah, karma animates. So like, yeah. So I guess I'll have to do the same thing that I do with other stuff for karma, which is where is it? Art? No, it's just the karma folder. There's a karma folder, right? Karma. What is it? It's session. It's all these session ones that have 2 frames of animation. So for now, I'm just gonna dupe it. So copy or just like copy here. Name this one 2, and name this one 3, and do that for so session plural, session top plural. Those ones are the same, but then session top singular. This one's slightly different. Copy here. So this one's 2, and this one is 3, and so then yeah. Oh, so yeah. So what do we do in the script? Then we do the same thing with karma that we do for a lot of other things. So like bonuses need. Oh yeah. So here's where we load it. So right. So yeah. If exists, then we'll say yep, frames index 1. Oh, frames. I think we need to change the definition of frames, because right now I think frames is only frames for bonuses are yeah, it's just a list of 2 things. So I'll just make it a list of 4 things by default. And then like 3 of those things will just usually be empty, or often will be empty, I guess. I don't know. No, it'll only be like a list of 1, because it usually is only a list of 1. So then, yeah, right. So dot frames. So yeah, so when we're loading in the karma, we'll say if it exists, we'll say frames dot extend the list of pygame image load file name, And then two others, the latter of which is 3.png, and the former of which is 2.png, I guess. Oh, and then also we'll set the animated value equals true. So what is it? Karma dictionary index li dot animated equals true, and then so yeah. So when we render karma, we'll check its animated value like we do with other stuff too. Oh, we already do. Okay. Yeah, if karma dictionary animated, then oh, good. All right. Well, the rest is already all set up. Good. How about that? Save that, and then really? Wow. I already set up the animated value and everything. I guess I forgot about that. All right. So hey, that is new follower sounds. New follower sounds. I should look at my new follower notification. Ancestral, thank you very much for joining the channel. Welcome. So, wait, did I read that right? I didn't actually give bonuses. No, the bonuses do have an animated value. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay, good. Yeah, that's good. All right, so I'm gonna try restarting the script now. Okay, what did I do? What did I do? Wait, what? How's this invalid syntax? Oh, is this one of those stupid invisible errors again? Oh, or is it that I forgot I probably forgot like a close parenthesis. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's try that. Nope, didn't like that. Something about that didn't go over very well. Oh yeah, energy art. There is no frame 0 for energy art. Or there's no frame 1 for energy art. So, right, that was a lie. Oh, wait. Char anim, what was this? Oh yeah, char anim, right. Oh yeah, I was supposed to look for instances of char anim I, because it's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to just be anim I. Alright. We're getting there. Making progress. Making progress. Hey, look, the characters are actually there now. They actually are visible and not partially invisible, and look how visible and animating they are. Yay! Everything's magically 100% fixed forever, and there's never going to be a bug with anything ever again in the entire history of the game. Yay! Alright, Alright, I'm gonna jump around to environments real quick. So like, let's go to forest. Let's oh yeah, let's go to the village real quick, because that one's gonna look really dumb. Yeah, so there's people in the background and they're like sprinting around and they're using the old animations and stuff. So I need to fix that. But I'll need to fix that at some other point. What else? So yeah, so let's go to ship, Excelsior, and oh yeah, I just need to change the numbers of the environment values. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Nah, I'm just gonna leave the game how it is for now. I think go to river. I haven't done river yet. Excelsior. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna change that. But it looks like the script actually loaded or it looks like IRC actually gave us the character list. So I think I'm just gonna let the script run for now. Sorry, I'm just like trying to get it into place. But now that the game runs faster, it's like impossible to not hit delayed frames, because whenever I like touch it like for a second or even for like a quarter of a second, it hits it for a delayed frame. All right, so there we go. Um, okay, so yeah. Thank you, Protospaz. Excuse me. Oh yeah, yeah. So there's right, because the frame because we have twice as many frames now. Um, the background stuff is moving faster than I intended it to now. So for example, the ship data file, the water moves 18 pixels per frame, but we can drop that down to 9 because now we have twice as many frames. Also, Notepad plus 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 Notepad plus plus does not have to be as wide as it is there. I don't know why I called it Notepad plus plus plus. I guess because it leveled up or something. All right, close that. Close that. Nope. So backgrounds. What other ones? Oh, snow. Snow doesn't have to fall as fast anymore. How fast was it falling? 8 and 6. So now it can fall 4 and 3 instead. Save that. What is this 2? Oh, that's the environment type. Yeah. Cave, forest, mountains. The river doesn't have to flow as fast. It goes -6. Only has to go -3. Save that. And then, which one haven't I done yet? I haven't done the village, right? Village, 18, only has to go 9. Save that. I did the ship already, right? I'm pretty sure I did the ship already. So one thing I have to, yeah, I did that one already. One thing I have to do now is, well, I have to do a lot of things now. I mean, there's a lot of things that we can do now. Like, we don't have to do anything, but like, there's a lot that we can do now. Now that we have like the new art up and running. So, hmm. I guess, yeah. I'm gonna, what am I gonna do first? What do I want to do first? I guess I think I'll redo the village first, because like the village is weird. Like the village is weird right now. Uh, and that's like the biggest like it's like the weirdest thing in the game now is the is how the people in the background of the village are like all animated all weird and like yeah. Um, all right. I mean, in terms of like big stuff that I want to do next, I'll probably want to thread the art because now that the art runs at a higher frame rate, it'll be more prone to small interruptions in frame rate. And and yeah, I mean, one of my goals is possibly to actually like do even more with the background in terms of animation, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Um, does the stream like look? I haven't. Sorry, I'm gonna make the screen look weird because I just want to see how it looks now. Yeah, I think that's an improvement, right? I don't know. For me, like it's hard to evaluate on my side because like I kept seeing it with the pink background, with like the flaming pink background, and so the graphics always look weird to me. But I think these graphics do look better, huh? I think this is like an improvement. I wasn't sure about it the whole way through. Like I was like, am I really gonna like this? Am I gonna hate this? Uh, and turns out I don't. So that's good, right? Um, sorry for making the screen all weird. Alright. I can not be doing that. So, let's, let's do what then? We can, yeah, fix the village. Alright, so the way we did the village in the first place was to hack the script a little differently. So, oh. Oh, you know what's funny? Is we actually changed huh. We actually changed, the way we handle the environment since the last time we used this like hacky tool thing that I do sometimes. And so I don't know if I don't know how this is gonna work exactly. All right, I'm gonna get rid of these. I don't really need these. Actually, I'll just get rid of. I'll keep the backup version. I don't need the art test version anymore because we integrated that already. I'll copy this here, and this will be journey. I don't know. This will be like art hack because I'm not doing another modification yet. Here, I just want to. Whoops. Nope. Go away. I just want to. Yeah. So there's this trick that I do with. Oh wait, you know what? There was something that I wanted to check. Actually, I think it looks fine. Yeah, it probably looks fine. Hold on. I'm gonna make the screen look weird again. I just want to look at. There's one thing that I'm not doing right now that I was like thinking I might want to do, but I actually probably don't really need to do it either. There's something slightly weird about how the characters animate right now, but it's not as weird as I thought it would be. So, I was thinking I might need to do something to fix it, but hey, congratulations to Protospasm on leveling up. The level up highlight is a little more hyperactive now, but it's because it's so excited that you leveled up. Congratulations. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the animation for right now. I'll do the other things that I need to do, and then yeah, maybe when I watch the video back in the archives, I can really soak it in and see how I feel about it. Okay. So yeah, let's open up our art hack. Open no, not test file, not one of the test files. Journey art hack. Yeah, because we used to have a really easy toggle where we could just disable the backgrounds, but I think we can't do that, at least not the same way anymore. So I need to figure out a new way to like make the backgrounds just disappear, because sometimes I just don't want the backgrounds there. Sometimes I want to just like isolate the character art, and the way that I used to just have a really simple hack to do that, and I don't know what I actually do anymore with respect to that. Oh wait, no, I do. I think I do. I think we can still do it, like pretty similarly to how we did it before. Env phase. Env phase. It still has to do with env phase. Where do we set env phase? Yeah, okay, so if I just say, after we've set env phase correctly, if I just say env phase equals 10, I'm pretty sure if I run this version of the script, it will not have a background. It'll just have the, yeah. Yep, it doesn't render the background, because it only renders the backgrounds in like phases 1 through 9, and there's, like, the game is always in phases 1 through 9, but if I just hard set the phase to, to 10, for example, then it just cuts it out entirely. So, I think you guys see the black background, yeah. On my screen it's bright pink. So what I want to do is, yeah. Oh, whoops! I should stop this because otherwise it's gonna. Because I didn't make this. Yeah, I forgot to make this a clone version of the script. Oh shoot! Did I cause errors in the main version? No, it doesn't look like I caused any errors yet. I might though. I'm not supposed to run 2 versions of the script at the same time. Usually, if I do that, I make one not like I make one unoriginal, non-original. Which, yikes, whoops, oh well, whoops, whatever, sorry, alright, yeah, right, and then, oh yeah, so then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat the player list. I'm also going to, temporarily disable myself and Trusty Bard. Usually Trusty Bard and I are always in the game, but I'm gonna temporarily take that out. Oh look, and I have this lovely cheat here where we can add players into the game manually, all nice and whatnot. Okay, so So for Q in range 15, uh, yeah, I'm not gonna do it like this though. And then say, uh, yeah, what are the levels that I actually want these players to be? Oh, familiars. Yeah, I think I disabled familiars for this last time I did it. So, slots list. Let's go to slots list and take familiars out of the list. Um, yeah, because like the villagers are like adventurers, except we just ignore the familiars, or like they just don't have familiars, basically. Okay, so right, and then yeah, so back where I was hacking the player list, we right, I didn't want it to just be random. I want it to be for Q in a list of levels, and the list of levels corresponds roughly to the list of level thresholds. So like it'd be like side quest slash level. So 12, 21. Oh, 3 was one of them. I'm pretty sure 3 was one of them as well. Sorry, I'm just gonna put this off screen so that I can still see it. Although you guys probably won't be able to see it. All right, so I think level 3. I'm pretty sure level 3 was one of them. And there's 12, 21, 22. Or no, not 22. Sorry, 30, and then 38. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So add player. Yes. Oh, except in this case we're using Q instead of RI. Or RI instead of Q. Okay, so now when I run it, there should be 5 characters in the game. And oh, oh, whoops! Yeah, I disabled this from the wrong. I disabled familiar from too many lists. There's not. I didn't. I wasn't supposed to disable it from both lists. I was supposed to only disable it from slots top. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct. Yeah, so there should be 5 characters, and they should. All right. Well, I didn't expect them to march across the screen in that order, but sure. And the last one should be the mystic. Yeah. Okay. Good. I chose the wrong. I chose the wrong background color. Because it'll work. This will go easier if I have. Wait. Is this how it was last time? Did I have? I think it was 5 characters in the background of the village. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but like, I did make the correct decisions like last time. So, or like, oh, there were 6 characters. Oh, one of them was like level. Oh, there's one of them was level 1, and one of them was level 3. Okay, yeah. So I'll add in the level 1 character, because why not? Uh, so yeah, so there's a level 1 character as well. There are 6 characters altogether. Um, Excuse me. And yeah, the last thing that I want to tweak is instead of the back. So I am filtering out the bright pink color that I use for the chroma key on the script, so that you guys don't have to see it when it accidentally shows up on screen, because it's like the most annoying color. It is like such an annoying color. So when I'm running this like hacked version of the script, you see just like blackness in the periphery, and then right. So the trans index, I'm gonna set it to something more orangey. So RGB. So something orangey would be like close to like 150. And actually, I don't even want it to be that bright. I'll just try like 100. Try like 200, 100, 100, or like 180, 100, 100. What's that color? No, that's reddish. That's not orangish. Orangish would be if there's more green to it. So I'll try like 180, 140, 100. That should be orangey, right? I forget how color works. Yeah, that's good enough, I think. Yeah, because all I really want. Oh wait. I need to reduce the animation speed. Uh, right, because I'll need to catch like 4 screenshots of these characters while they're all on screen. So let's put the anim cooldown to. I really shouldn't be rearranging things in this hacky version of the script, but whatever. Hey, Corley MJ, how's it going? Welcome. Uh, uh, oh, sorry, I was super zoned out of chat. um, uh, so uh, I you're still like 20 to 30 levels over everyone, Lauren. Because like Protospasm just hit level 34, whereas aren't you like level 51? You're still really high up there. And actually, I the level scaling at the level that you are, like, so what happened with the level scaling is like this the scaling was like a little more even before, and then I kind of squished it down to make it easier. But then I realized that like if I squished it down too far, then like I couldn't, like the top levels would go by too fast. So I actually stretched the top levels back out again. So at the top range, like, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Uh, what was I gonna do? I was gonna. Oh yeah. So the anim cooldown, I'm gonna make it like 2. I'm gonna make it like really slow. Uh, yeah. And then I'm pretty sure. Lauren is still the highest level. Yeah, Lauren's got to be the highest level still. I don't have like a specific leaderboards. I could write like a script to make a leaderboards. I guess. Oh man, I need to go faster to get them all on screen, but then I need to go slow again once they're on screen. Um, I'll Oh, I know what I can do. I'll just say yeah. I'll just say um. mhm. Where is it? It's the away mode. Yeah, toggle away mode. So when we deactivate, so in away mode, I'll say anim. So global anim cooldown. Uh, global, not bloggle, global, global anim cooldown. Yeah, when we're in away mode, I'll say anim, or when we activate away mode. How does this work? Wait, if away mode. Yeah, so in away mode, so when we deactivate away mode, I'll say anim cooldown equals 0.25 as normal, and then when we enter away mode, I'll say anim cooldown equals like 500. So it basically just freezes on screen. So, oh, actually, I guess this is kind of getting there. I still don't really need to do that. I'm gonna do it anyways, because it'll actually be quicker to do it this way. So right, so they march on screen. Oh, whoops, no, I didn't increase anim cooldown yet. They march on screen at normal speed, 0.25. Oh, I guess I didn't need to restart the script. Actually, I could have just activated and deactivated away mode, but whatever. All right, so they march on at normal speed. If I activate away mode, they freeze. Ah, ha ha ha. All right. Wait, what? Oh shoot! Oh no, shoot! I forgot. It set an anim cooldown to 500, and deactivating away mode doesn't necessarily stop that. So wait, hold on, one more time. Because because when I unset it, I have to schedule an anim to happen like imminently. Uh, yeah, whatever. This is gonna like make things really crazy. So I'm gonna schedule this for like 5 bajillion or something. because it's gonna. I'm just gonna say schedule schedule dot append or schedule dot insert at position 0 insert 0 anim. So it's gonna actually it's gonna screw up the animation system really badly, but whatever, it's a hack, so I don't care. Run art hack. Okay, so it runs normally, and then I can pause it, and I can make it. Whoa, okay. I did not mean for that to happen. Believe it or not, I did not mean for that to happen. What? How did? Why did that? Why? Why did that happen? Oh, yeah, yeah. Anim time. I need anim time is the last piece of the puzzle. Anim time. Anim time. Is anim time not a thing? I should probably not try to be so clever. I should probably just do this the simple way that I was gonna do it before. It'd be neat to have this though. Like it'd just be really handy to have like a tool where I could pause and unpause the animation. So let's I guess yeah, no, you know what I'll do is just yeah, I'll just say so if do not equals anim no, what am I gonna do? Oh yeah, yeah. I can just make it so it doesn't schedule a new one. Yeah. That's I can just say yeah, I'll just say so if continue if continue anim then we'll do all of this. Otherwise we just won't reschedule. And so yeah, what this button will do is instead of changing the anim cooldown, it'll just be it'll just set so when we enter away mode continue or when we exit away mode continue. Oh yeah, yeah. So when we exit away mode, we will do the schedule anim thing, but then we'll also say oh. It's because I'm setting the time to be 0, I think. Yeah, no, this is actually what made it go screwy in the first place. So actually my other solution probably worked fine. But whatever. No, this is supposed to be time dot time. Right. That'll make it go less screwy. Okay, but then yeah, whatever. So anim cooldown. So instead it's continue anim equals true, and we schedule it, and then in this case continue anim equals false. Yeah, and so continue anim still isn't a thing yet, so let's make it a thing. Do do do. So yeah, continue anim equals true for starters. Okay, so now if I run the script, the reason I wanted to get it right is because like this isn't like the only time that I'll actually be doing something like this. There are like a few other things that I want to do something very similar for, so I'll just use the same art hack script for the other things as well. The background color might be too close to the character color at this point. Like I might actually want a little more variety there. So all right. So all right, let's take a screenshot of this, drop it in new file here, and then okay. So we got so the first time we got. I'm just gonna go by. Actually, I should go by the guy at the back of the line because he'll be on screen for the longest. So we got crouchy cross legs as the first snapshot. So let's. So we got crouchy cross legs. We have to get all of them. So crouchy cross legs. All right, now we got spread cross legs. here. So let's take a screenshot here, print screen. Since they're all on different walk cycles, but since they're all on since they all change their walk cycle at the same rate, I'm only going by one, and I know if I've collected all four of one of their walk cycles, I'll therefore have collected all four of all of their walk cycles. So I have the two crossy ones. Now I need okay, so now I have uncrossed spread, print screen, file new, and it'll be important to put these in the correct order eventually. And so now I need uncrossed crouch as the last one. Which is slightly harder to, yeah, there we go, uncrossed crouch. Okay, there we go. It was slightly harder to get than I expected because Yakumis, yeah, wonderful to have you around. Yeah, when I was hitting the freeze button, it wasn't like freezing instantaneously. It was like freezing a moment later. So, okay. Now we have all of them. So which order does it go in? It's crossy. So it's crossy spread, then it's crossy crouch, then it's it's uncrossed spread, and then uncrossed crouch. All right, so it goes in this order. So the other thing that I'll want is spacing, and oh yeah, so I might not have wanted to use this this brownish taupe color because I wanted to use a color that if it feathered the edges, it wouldn't look that weird. Because this is not transparency in the background. There's a little bit of there's going to be slightly yeah, I don't know. We did this last time and it worked out okay. We used this a slightly more orange color last time, but I think this should probably be fine as well. Okay, so spacing, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna open a. I'm probably gonna use the same basic arrangement as we did with the other. Oh, right. Yeah, I was gonna say as we did with the original version of this of these layers, and it just occurred to me is that actually to do that we cleaned them and then we shrunk them and then we spaced them. So I should clean and shrink them first, I guess. I'm just gonna oh yeah, so backgrounds, village, mid near ground 0. Yeah, so this is what we ended up with ultimately. Oh no, I guess we spaced them before we shrunk them because I mean it doesn't really matter. So either way, let's start cleaning. So the first thing is that pretty much everything in the file gets removed except for the characters in the center. So let's just chop those out for starters. Doop doop, file new. Okay, paste. Yep, that's all we really need from these. So we can close this. Don't save. Oh, wait, actually, there's a crop command, isn't there? I can actually just crop the image to. I don't have to copy and paste and close the old image. I can just crop the image to the. I'm pretty sure image. No? Oh, crop selection. Yeah, there we go. Ha! Easy. Easy. All right, I should keep these in the correct order. Okay. So Hey, Sogom, how's it going? Yeah, look at all these frames. Don't you like frames? More frames than you can even. I don't know. Just more frames. All the frames. If you like 4 frames, then give me 1 second of your time, and I have quite a surprise for you. Doop-a-doop. All right, so right, yeah. Because we fixed the character animation of the main characters, what I'm fixing now, for those of you who just got here, is I'm fixing the animation of the village, because in the village there are people walking around in the background, and as it is now in game, the people walking around in the background of the village don't have the updated animation. So yeah, we're gonna fix that. And yeah, so this, right, because I'm using a brownish color that's very similar to some of the adventurer's equipment. When I use the when I use the magic wand tool here, I'll have to be careful not to accidentally like destroy part of the characters themselves. How does that look? That looks probably okay. This doesn't have to be like the super cleanest, perfect thing in the entire world, because the other thing is that they're gonna get shrunk down a little bit. So like some of like the edges, even if they're lightly feathered, are not gonna make a they're not gonna like be noticeable. So yeah. Doop 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 doop. So far so good. Doop doop doop. So yeah, there's just right. So we got rid of most of it, but there are like a few little pockets here to just clean up. Doop doop. Some of this I might do with my brush. Some of it I might just ignore actually. Like the stuff that, yeah, I think if it's like too narrow that the dropper tool doesn't even get it, or like the what is this, the magic wand tool or whatever. Yeah, I think that like the little edges, like I don't have to really worry about. So do that 1 pixel though. Thank goodness I got that 1 pixel. This is an actual void. The rest of them are just actual other planes of that character. Balit. Crouchy walk, crouchy walk, crouchy walk, crouchy walk. Crouch Quest would be another appropriate name for this game if we ever decide to change the name. Crouchy walk quest, walkie crouch quest, crouch squat quest, squat quests. No, side squat. No. I feel like I'm just gonna, like, I don't know any other way to feel about the crouchy walk, so I think I'm just gonna embrace it. Back of the box feature. Stealth action. Side quest is a. We're talking. Oh yeah, okay. I knew I was gonna accidentally delete something by accident, but yeah, apparently part of this wrist strap got destroyed. That's better. Okay. Yeah, we were talking earlier about like what genre side quest is, because like the gameplay itself is all strategy. Like it's like there's like trappings of like the RPG around it, but like the actual gameplay itself, like the part where you're making choices and like and um why do you have this wind thingy additionally oh, to the wings? Oh, yeah, so the Zephyr, I've been calling it, is there's a ninja in the village. Oh, are you talking about the brigand? There is I call this character the brigand. If this is, yeah, this character, there will be one of those in the village, because it's like they're not all supposed to be villagers. Like they're supposed to be like adventurers wandering through, right? Like maybe from a different adventuring party or something. Like if I was like a network, like so one of my ideas for sorry, I will finish answering all the questions. One of my ideas for like side quest down the line is that it actually like it doesn't just play in one channel at a time. Like it can actually play like, you know, all across the I don't know. Like that's one thing that I might do at some point with side quest. And so if I was like, I don't know, maybe down the line, like the villagers that you see in the characters that you see in the village walking in the opposite direction, maybe they're like actually other players like in the game, but just like not in your adventuring party. But yeah, for right now, they're basically just like example adventurers. And like I don't know, maybe they're villagers, maybe they're adventurers. I don't know. It's so the brigand, for example, like that one, that character looks pretty clearly like an adventurer. But you know, okay, yeah. So the Zephyr. The Zephyr is so yeah. So the wings, the wings and the Zephyr are part of the are they're both part of the karma system. The Zephyr is for the session, I guess. Like the wings you get if you the wings are for the all-time top karma. Those the karmically gifted players from all time. And then the glow aura, like that blue glowing that like light glowing aura like that's around some players. That's like for the 30 days, for the past 30 days. That like anyone in the all time with the all time top karma in the past 30 days, uh, they get the that glowing thing, and then the Zephyr, the breeze or whatever. They That's for the session, which is like the session is basically like the week, I guess. Like it's I can like I basically have a button where I can like I can restart the session whenever I want, and so far I've been doing it once per week. Although I don't know, at some point I might do it like every day. I don't know. I think like it usually happens every day. I think like most people restart the session every day, but I don't know. I'm not most people, so plus I like seeing the little Zephyr on screen, so I wouldn't see the Zephyr as often if I reset it every day. Yeah. Doop-a-doops. So we're almost there. I know this is not the most exciting thing we've ever done on stream, but the end result should be cool because it's more improved. Oh yeah, so we're in the village now, right? So you can kind of see in the background the villagers in the background are just kind of like sprinting across using the old animations. um, so yeah, that's what we're fixing now. Yeah, and then I think there's one more slide, right? Yeah. One more slide to clean up, and then we can start spacing them and putting them together. They because I took the screenshots like sequentially while they were all on screen, they're all spaced the exact same distance apart, between each frame. So when it's time to space them, I can use like a consistent coordinate offset sort of thing in order to get them all to the right place, which will be helpful. Yeah, I think the reason I didn't use like a tan color last time, I used an orange color instead, is that I think it was slightly less likely to have like accidentally collided with some of these tan colors, because like adventurers are very tan, or like in color, like the color palette of the early adventurers is very brown and tan, so I think the tan was cutting it a little close to the some of the colors that we actually use fairly often for those adventures. I mean, hypothetically, I should redo all of like I should redo like all of the art for stars and pets. Pets you get as you level up. Lauren has like an owl, and like I can't see whose name it is, but someone has a fox down there. Someone has a mouse. Whoever this adventurer is, not the person who's right behind you, Sogom, has a little pet mouse. This adventurer has a turtle. These adventurers have turtles on their head. Oh, the turtles aren't animating. Why are the turtles not animating? The owl's animating. It's really subtle. The owl animation is very subtle, but it is happening. The fox animation is obvious, and everyone can see that. Is the mouse animating? Why is the turtle not animating? Oh, because it's the up turtle. Oh yeah, up turtle. I forgot about up turtle. Right. I remembered up turtle because I saw it at one point, and I remember thinking to myself like, oh, I don't have to worry about up turtle because that comes for free. And it is basically free, but it's not literally free. I do still have to hey, congratulations to those of you who leveled up. It's not literally free though, because I do still need to I need to add. I just need to copy the frames over. So equipment. Yeah. So upturtle. Actually, no. I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna tell you what upturtle is, but I'm only going to explain it if anyone really wants to know. But now it's fixed. Okay. All right. So sorry about the very so upturtle is very upturtle is very meditative and contemplative, and so what's happening right now with upturtle is that he's very deep in thought. Upturtles are very deep in thought, and that's why they're not. Oh shoot, what was the animation scale here? Uh, huh. I don't remember. Uh, the animation scale. I don't know. It was like. Oh wait, I did have the familiar. I did have the fox. Huh. And the bird. Oh well. All right. The villagers don't have those anymore. They used to apparently, but they don't anymore. Huh. I could have sworn. Oh, I guess I took out the familiars for other purposes or for some other things, but I guess I actually did leave them in for this one. Anyways, not a big deal. Okay, so yeah, what is the scale here? I think the scale is like. Oh yeah, for one thing, I should flip the images because they face the other direction. Uh, Image, flip horizontal. Image, flip horizontal. Image, flip horizontal. So, yeah, it was like 70. I think it was like 70 or 75%. So let's try one of those. Image, resize. Let's try 75%. 75. How does this look in comparison to this? Does that look the same size? I mean, it's not the same position because like a... Yeah, that looks like the same size. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, that looks the same. Yeah. Okay, so 75%. Okay. So... Actually, I mean, I guess I could start lining it up now. So like... Oh, no, you know what I should do first? I should actually line it up. Oh, yeah, how do I do this? Okay, so I'll increase this to... Wait, reducing it by 75% is the opposite of increasing it... Huh. What is, calculator... What is, 1920, times 4 divided by 3. 250. Oh, that's interesting. What a nice number. So resize to 2560. And then yeah, let's line up these. Because I want to line them up before I shrink them, because since I've been shrinking them by a non-standard pixel coordinate, then like I'm shrinking them by 75, so like it's not going to shrink. Oops, that was the layer that was already shrunk, or this is the image that was already shrunk. Undo, 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 undo. Yeah, back to full size. Okay. Yeah. I'll want them to be lined up before I shrink them, because otherwise the aliasing might affect things strangely. All right, so that one goes there. The archer, where's the archer go? Or the mystic goes on the end. So oh yeah, I should I know I said I was gonna offset these by like exact pixel coordinates, everything, but I actually don't care. I should just make sure I do these and I remember which order the layers go in. I mean, I can always figure it out again if I forget, but it'd be nice to just remember in the first place, for example. Okay. Then and then okay, so so this event, where does this adventure go? You go where? You go here. Oh, where you go is covered up by the archer. So let's move the archer first. Cut that. Archer goes here. It doesn't have to be lined up exactly or anything, but I got the positioning good the first time, so I might as well use the same positioning. Alright, so now we can put the noob on top of the noob. And it'll be a little easier to line up the rest of them because with the rest of them, like they'll actually like line up correctly. Whereas with these, like they kind of line up, but like we're lining it up with a version that was like squished and stretched and stuff like that. So, oh, stars. Yeah, sorry, I didn't answer the question about stars. Yeah, stars are easier to get. To get stars, all you have to do is play the game. You can get stars really fast just by playing the game. Because if you participate in events, oh yeah, so the way that the stars are a reflection of what I call like, I mean, I don't call it in game anywhere, but in code it's called the energy system. Energy, whenever you gain experience, you gain an equal amount of energy. Energy doesn't get saved though. Energy just is like about your current state. And actually, energy is constantly draining. So, what the stars represent are at any given time the players who have the highest energy. Um, so yeah, the yeah, right. So it's easy to get stars because to get stars, all you have to be is the player with the highest energy, or one of the players with the highest energy. Oh, huh. This adventure used to be level 4, didn't he? Not level 3, but whatever. Level 3 is fine. Do do do. And then I think that's the last one of this layer to line up. Yeah, so to get stars, all you have to do is participate in events. I mean, you're not guaranteed to get one, but you're like, they're not that hard to get. Like you can get them. You can get if you to get a gold star, you have to have the most energy, or like some of the most energy of everyone who's playing right now. And then to get a silver star, you just have to have a high amount of energy. Uh, what experience do I have in 3D game development? Literally every project I've worked on before this one has been 3D. This is literally the first time I've worked in 2D. So, what experience do I have is all of my experience basically has been has been uh, has been 3D until now. Um, yeah, this game's a bit of a departure for me, but it's fun, whatever. Uh, I I've been having a good time with it, and that's the important part, right? So, uh, yeah, 2D is it poses very different. Like I knew 2D was different going in, but I was still surprised by exactly how much is different working in 2D. Like it's like I don't know, it's like yeah. Was it you? We were the one. We yeah. Right. I think I once explained to Sogam how I feel about 3D versus 2D, which you're very you're very polite to not be like constantly rubbing it in my face that I'm working on a 2D game, Sogam. I don't think I banned you. Did I actually ban you for the 2D 3D thing? If I did, it was a joke ban. It wasn't it wasn't it clearly wasn't a perma ban. But yeah, I do remember that. Good times. Uh should I not joke ban people? That's like a thing that occurs to me sometimes. Like maybe people don't like it when I joke ban them. Maybe they don't think that's a funny joke. But to me it's hilarious. So uh um yeah. So uh today I don't know if I guess I didn't really answer the question though. Um growing as a programmer but consider myself very inexperienced. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Not having a finished game project is a really easy thing to fix. It's something that I like no rush, or like if you don't feel like finishing a game project, like that's cool too. But if you ever feel like inadequate, or like not a real programmer or whatever, uh just because you haven't finished a game project, I would recommend just doing it, because like the thing you'll realize is that like it's incredibly easy, and you don't feel any different once you've done it. Um, so like it's not that I'm saying you should do it because you have to. I'm actually saying you should do it in order to realize that you really don't have to. Um, so, but I mean, it is also good to be finishing projects, right? It's like, if you have to choose between like ever finishing a project and never finishing a project, there might be some slight advantage to ever finishing a project. But yeah, don't don't expect like anything will change once you do though, I guess would be my word of advice. Do. Yeah, I realized like I didn't actually specifically answer what the question was, like what is my experience with 3D projects, and so I will say I worked in AAA game development for like 6 years, and then for the past year I've been working, not quite a full year, but for a little while now I've been working independently uh, on a portfolio of projects, including this one. This is literally the first time that I made a 2D project. So in 7 years, this is it. Whoops, I named this layer 2D. I meant to name it layer 2. Um, yeah. So it's yeah. So the math is different, right? So that's like the first big thing is like when you if you're working in 2D versus 3D, it's not even that the math is simpler in 2D. It's just that the math is different. And so like if, for example, I used to doing like I so familiar with 3D math, like it was weird to just start thinking of like you all of a sudden like you don't think of objects by their center, you think of objects by their upper corner, because the object's upper corner represents the edge of the image. So like where things are positioned on screen is not like I don't know, just little things like that, or like you just have to think about them differently, or like the way you think about them is so different between the two that like if you're used to the one, like the other is going to seem really strange in comparison. But yeah, it's it's neat, I guess, that there are such like diverse like modes of like how we think of like games, like between like the 2D and 3D, like because like I don't know, like so this is the first project that I've worked on in 2D. It's not the first project that I've done art for, but it's the first project where I've actually like spent any real time on the art for the project, because like as I'm like not someone like very well versed in 3D art creation, if I tried to make a 3D game and do the art for it and have it look good, like that would be like a real that would be a real feat. That'd be a real challenge. I mean it'd end up just looking bad. And so well no, I mean I'd have to learn a lot, I guess, in order for it to look good, right? I think that's like the big difference. And yeah, so one of the nice things about working in 2D, despite the fact that I had to like completely wrap my head around what like how 2D games work, I like illustration. Like I think it's fun. So I've not been paying attention to chat. Sorry, I've just been kind of like rambling and moving stuff around on the canvas. Um, uh, yeah, so I at least enjoy doing the art for it, and like I wasn't like starting from scratch in terms of like skill in coming up with this stuff. So wait, what were people saying in Mirror Side West? Yeah, we're putting together the villagers that walk in the or the adventurers that walk through the village in the background because they walk in the other direction. Yeah. um, one particular aspect of game development, I've been feeling perhaps a little overwhelmed to face the concept of giving a game atmosphere. Yeah, I want to make a 3D horror game. Oh well, yeah. So if you if you want a challenge in making game atmosphere, a 3D horror game is a great way to challenge yourself. um, oh yeah, yeah, huh. Well, so art and atmosphere are very very tied together. So I guess like there like art is a really easy, or like art is a very straightforward way to, not easy, but it's very straight, it's very direct way to convey like the atmosphere of a game. Um, the other thing you can do though, like yeah, so the thing about like art is that you don't have to play the game in order to understand the atmosphere. You only have to see the game in order to understand the atmosphere, right? Um, the so I'm gonna hide this layer. The the other thing you can do. Hey, sorry, I have a little visitor. My roommate's dog just dropped by. I'm just gonna hey little guy. I'm just gonna pick him up real quick because he's cute. He's a cute little dog. Hey Lauren, if you're still here, when you level up to level 52, hey little guy. When you level up to level 52, this is your next animal companion in the game. I think he's a little confused. So, I'm gonna put him down. He just came to visit, so I figured I might as well introduce him to the audience. So, oh yeah, we were talking about like art and aesthetic. Yeah. Okay. So the cool thing about like setting tone with oh yeah. So the reason I said that Lauren gets oh just remembered sorry this is gonna kind of dovetail together because the other thing I just realized is that like the other pets are not going to be animated because you know what I didn't do is I didn't set up like so yeah the it's funny like it's hard to tell with the mouse. Like the mouse is so tiny, it's hard to tell if it's animating or not. But I can tell you it's actually not animating because what I forgot to do with those was I forgot to finish copying those frames. I'm not actually adding new frames of animation. I'm just like duplicating the frames of animation that already exist. So I respect people who like cats. I respect people who like dogs. I've had both, and they're both great. Pets are just great. That's why their animal companions and side quests is because pets are great. It actually doesn't super matter like what type of pet you have because like just having a pet is great. Um, uh, having pets that animate is better than having pets that don't. So for example, like with this, I'm just gonna rename. This is gonna be 0 and 0A. And then, yeah, because the way the game tells if something is supposed to animate or not is whether the 0A layer exists. If the 0A layer exists, then it does animate, and if the 0A layer doesn't exist, regardless of whether there are other frames, it just doesn't. So I need to do that for the blackbird. I need to do it for Choop. Choop was the little dog that we just met, and is also yeah. So Choop is one of the characters in game. So like this is Choop in game. See, it looks just like him, right? All right, so yeah, like with the other one, we whoops, no, I didn't mean to open it. I meant to rename it. Rename, please. So this is 0A, and then this is copy this here. This is 1 and 1A, and yeah, and then cool. All right, so the mouse. I haven't done the mouse yet. I haven't done the mouse, and I think that's the last one. So this is 0A, and copy here, and this is 1, and this is 1A. All right, cool. All right, so that should be. I think that should be everything. The parrot is not a real thing. The parrot was going to be a pet at one time, but I don't know. Maybe someday. Not yet. What did we do instead of the parrot? The owl? Yeah, I think we were gonna do the parrot, but instead we did the owl. I know what the next one is. I know what the next character art we do is gonna be another animal companion, and I know what it's gonna be. I should add it to the backlog, I guess, because I think I know what the next character is too. Usually I just try and keep a reminder of myself of those things, because once Lauren levels up too far, it's going to become really urgent that I actually have this ready to go. Otherwise the game will crash, and so I'll have to start thinking about that in the near future. Yeah, the next character is going to be, or the next animal companion. Well, if you want to know, you can look on the screen. If you don't want to know, don't look on the screen until I minimize this window now. And then, so those two cards that I just added were the next animal companion and the next character class. Now, keep in mind, when I say like what the next character class will be, um, it's pretty abstract. Like Lauren over there with the owl is a farmer, hypothetically, and like I guess no one's really in the cook phase. But there's like yeah, it's like this Lauren is a farmer, for example. So keep in mind that like I don't know. Just because I say it's going to be something doesn't mean it's going to be how you imagine that thing to be. It might be, in fact, very different. Fair warning. Oh yeah, I like fell into a hole of like things that I was like going to say, but I was like tripping over myself, and I didn't end up explaining all of them. I did. Oh, atmosphere. Yes, I've like this will be my third attempt at finishing this thought. Um, Atmosphere in games you can convey very literally and directly through art by simply depicting, you know, uh, like what the environment is. Like they're like scenarios that you can grok very visually and immediately that convey a sense. Like for example, like a beautiful like peaceful meadow. Like if you see that, like you know you feel a sense of like ease. Whereas if you're like in like uh, someplace like horrifying with like I don't know like anything that like that's like rank with destruction or like you know like uh you know what terrifying things you find in like horror games. So you guys know what are the trappings of like an environment that instills that sort of that sort of sense. Yeah. So the other thing, the person who is it that that got me on this topic? It was Colt Zero. I don't. You're probably not even here anymore, but if you are, the other thing I wanted to say is that if you can't convey a sense through art, you really have to nail it in the game mechanics. Like you could make a horror game. You could make like a puzzle horror game if you made like if you had like what we were talking about, like the trappings of like a horrific uh, environment, and then you just put puzzle game elements in there. Um, it could still be horrifying because you could just like go for like uh, cheap like shock scare, like you know just like you have a puzzle and then at intervals like a zombie jumps out and like "Ah," or whatever. You know, like you could if the oh hey you're still here cool if you have the art that sells the ambiance and the atmosphere, like you don't have to do much else there. um if you don't have the art, you have to you have to literally oh, it's snowing where I am. That's great. Just great. Snow. I was just thinking I wish it was snowing where no sorry. Yeah, if you don't have the art to sell it, um, you really need to capture the essence in like the game itself, like in what the player is doing. That has to literally be horrifying unto itself. So good luck, I guess. I don't know, like not that that's like an impossible challenge. It's like it's a big challenge, right? Is side quest competitive already? Sorry, I probably missed a lot in chat just while I was like trying to express that thought. So so yeah, if you're trying to sell horror without art, then like think of what terrifies you, and then like make that the game experience. Like the situations wherein you are yourself horrified, like make that the game experience. Oh yeah, we talked about cats and dogs and stuff, and so don't. So yeah, I'm like scrolled really far up in chat right now because I think I missed out a lot. So Sato had said, don't just keep adding feature after feature to your first project. Try implementing one feature, build a small game around it. Your first project. Yeah, that was like I definitely agree with that too. Like the thing I was saying about like yeah, I kind of skimmed over it, but I did mention earlier that like finishing a project is easy, and part of the reason it's easy is because yeah, you don't like whatever you think a game is. It doesn't have to be that much. Like it could be a lot smaller than that. And so yeah, if you ever just want to finish a game, you can just finish a game by simply not spending like the next 10 years developing it. All right, with this image, I'm going to resize it now back down to 1920, and it should all be lined up. So I should just be able to like save out these layers now. Seems legit. All right, so layer 0. New. Okay. Paste. Save. Oh yeah, I'm still not caught up on chat. All right, so this is mid near ground 0. Yes. Okay. And then yeah, what else was said in chat? Dogs. Dogs are cool. Cats are soulless. Debatable. Possibly true. Uh, um, yeah, that would be a strange bug if animals didn't animate in real life. I would that would be horrifying. That'd be a horrifying scenario. If like you were walking along and then a bear, completely motionless, just starts sliding towards you. um, um, maybe that's one way to save on art budget in your horror games. Just get detailed, terrifying models, but then don't animate them. Just have them like. um, uh, how do you change your character, Sogom? You change your character by leveling up. Um, I'm thinking of adding in a one of the features I'm thinking of adding. Yeah, because like way back in the day, character customization was something that was really important to me for this game. The reason that we don't have character customization is that I I refused to implement character customization until we had an interface that would really accommodate it, and we still don't really, but I'm thinking I might do it anyways. Like I might cheat it a little bit. Like, well, no, I think so what I've kind of come up with is like a way uh a way to achieve that without so I'm just making sure I'm not picking like the wrong animation frames. Okay, this. Oh no, this is backwards, isn't it? Wait, hold on. No, this is right. Yeah, okay, this is right. Okay. Um. Oh, wait a second. Oh, why is this so pixely? Oh. Yeah, no, it's not supposed to be that pixely. You know what I did is when I resized it, I should have image resize. Yeah, instead of nearest neighbor, it should have been like best quality. Yeah, I use nearest neighbor when I'm doing like pixel stuff, because that way it doesn't like introduce like weird fuzzy things. But yeah, no, for this I actually do want best quality. Sorry. I forget what I was talking about. I feel like I was saying something. I feel like I was in the middle of a sentence when I got distracted by that. Who knows? Maybe I'll remember. Uh, oh, character customization. Yeah, no. So there's still not a good interface for it, but what I realized is like I like enough time. I've spent enough time thinking about it that I the there are ways that I can like fit it in. It's not going to be. I don't know. It's going to be. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be at this point. It's going to be different than one might expect. Um, Wait, cower? Oh yeah, right. It's because it's the wild shamans or wild tribe. Yeah. I was like, why did Trusty Bard say cowering might work? But yeah, no, okay. Um, uh, uh, oh yeah. Oh, so stealing furry. Um, the quest that was happening when the right that was what I was just thinking of. Sorry, I'm still catching up on chat. The quest that was happening while you showed up was you fall into the captivity of a wild tribe enslaved by a group of shamans. Will you rally the people to overthrow the shamans, take out the shamans quietly, or cower in fear? Yeah. Still catching up on chat though. I should not zone out of chat for so long because then it takes cheap chat keeps rolling in and it takes forever to catch up ever again. I'm like perpetually behind. You should make something clear. Your projects aren't exactly that total novice level of incomplete. They're just lacking all the features. Oh yeah, okay. So the word "all the features" is like a trigger warning because or it's like a red flag. Um, all the features, like all the features, really all the features. Uh, I bet like I'm really fairly quite confident. Like I would bet if I had money, I would bet good money that like you don't need any of those features. In fact, like you could ship a game without any of those features. So uh, I would advise, yeah. So like it's really easy to spend way too much time working on features that don't really matter. That's like a really easy pitfall of game development, and don't do that. Instead, like recognize what's like literally necessary. Like what's literally necessary in life is like food, and like that's basically it, right? Because you can do most things in life, and like food, oxygen, right? Like hydration, I think is probably pretty vital. Like those are literally the necessary things to ship a game. Like everything else is optional. Like as long as you're not literally dead, you can still ship the game without whatever those other things are. So like really like think about reducing. Like I don't know. I don't know how to say it, but like I assure you, like unless it's literally like your arm, like cut it off and like throw it away because like I don't know. All right. Sorry, that was some disturbing imagery. Maybe it's because I've been thinking about horror games for the past however long. All right, I'm gonna catch up on chat. I swear I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be actually caught up on chat at some point. It's gonna be a thing that happens. I'm gonna still caught up in chat. Um, so I'm gonna skim a little bit. So if I miss something, feel free to ask again or say again. Um, so uh, oh hey, Definzoid, how's it going? Welcome. Sorry, I'm slow on catching up on chat. Sogum, I'm not using Unity, but when I did use Unity, I used it because it's so easy. It makes everything so like try it sometime because it makes everything way better. Like it's literally the best development environment that I've ever used. It's not necessarily the one I would choose, which is a little weird. Like it's the best, but I wouldn't necessarily choose it. Um, that's because like some of the things that it does that are nice are just not necessary. But like it's so great in so many ways that like it's you have to be really you have to have a really good reason not to use Unity, right? Uh, all right, I feel caught up on chat enough. Like I said, if I miss something, please feel free to reiterate or like re-ask or something, and try to respond. I just like I I don't know. Yeah. I felt really behind on chat, but then like I also should be keeping up with what I'm doing here, so I don't want to neglect anything. Oh, whoops! These layers go 0, 1, 2, 4, which is not true. It actually goes 0, 1, 2, 3. All right, and I think we're almost done with this too, so that's good as well, right? Okay, so uh, layer 3, copy, paste. All right, so these should be good. So this one, yeah, I saved this one as mid near ground 0. This one is, we can save it as mid near ground 1. Yes, overwrite, okay. We can save this as mid near ground 2. Yes, okay. We can save this as mid near ground 3. Yes, okay. You're a bear that can move with no leg, chest, or muscle movement. I'm horrified, ceiling furry. I'm horrified. I'm also really impressed. Horrified and impressed. Um, um, all right, I think this looks good. I'm just checking the animations to make sure I didn't accidentally like copy the same frame over twice, but looks like the full range of motion that we got going on here. Okay, so good. So all right, so there was a lot of stuff missing from there's a lot of stuff missing from the animation system the new animation system that we implemented, but uh, we oh, this is still running. Forgot about that. we we've updated a bunch of it. So the next time the script runs, like I'm not going to restart the script right now, but the next time the script runs, it it should work fine. So yeah, what now? Karma totally animates. Oh, have I done this yet? Yeah, I have. I fixed this. All right, so that's good now. Trusty Bard. Yeah, what was that thing about? What was this bug about? I still haven't figured that out. It's still a mystery. Still a mystery to everyone, including me, especially me. Uh, all right, so I'm gonna look into this. We should have a little more information now about. We'd probably run at least a few more event type 4, so we can like try and parse out like what is happening with this stuff, and I will get to that in just a second. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna mute the microphone for just 1 second, but I'll be right back. Sorry, just 1 second. Hey, sorry for the delay. All right. Um, so yeah, let's try and figure out what the heck is going on here, because like something has to be going on here. Like it's not crashing or anything, so it could be worse. But wow, it is really snowing where I am. Like when I first said it, it was just like a little flutter, but now it's like big old chunks of snow, just like I mean, it's not exploding. It's just like falling, but it's like falling seriously. Serious snow. Okay. Um, let's yeah, let's look at the logs first, I guess. Whoops, where did they go? Ah, where's everything? um, all right. So yeah, so what is it? It's type 4. Type 4. What? Oh, we haven't had any event types 4 while the script has been running so far, but we did earlier, like when the script was running previously. There were some type 4 events. So let's go back to some of those other logs that we had. Doop 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 doop. So C projects journey. Yeah, we have our handy dandy logs that just like get auto saved at intervals. So all right, so apparently there's none in our current log, but like, what about this log? Type 4. So it should be the what? Oh wait, was type 4 not the was the oh, that was the debug output that we put in, or the what? Cannot find the text 4. Are you serious? Can you find the text type? What? What? Does that make sense? Oh no, this is the most recent log, right? Yeah, no, log.txt is the most recent. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. So this is the log file. Yeah, so that was probably before we put that print in. So yeah, type 4. Type 4. This should show up at least once here. What? What? What is happening here? Where'd all my data go? Um, am I sorting this list in the reverse order? No, that's from today. I don't know what that's about. I'm not gonna worry about it either. Let's just like go back to the source. Let's just go back to the code where this is all handled. Because I do remember some of what we saw. Like we saw a 2-1-0 split, which came out as perfect, and we saw a 1-2-1 split that came out as perfect. And like I don't think those are supposed to come out as perfect. I don't know what the exact thresholds are, but like I feel those are way off. Or at least what we looked at earlier, like from what we saw earlier of like the current state of the code, I cannot for the life of me tell like why those things would be happening. Um, like given what we had. So when we process events, we have event type 4 here. Event type 4. Where's this event timescale? Oh yeah, yeah. Did you notice? Oh, whoops! I'm still in the art hack file. I should not be in here if I'm fixing bugs. Whoops. Uh, yeah, I mean, I do need to still use that art hack for some other things. I need to use the art hack for the GIFs, like the level up GIFs. But I won't do that right now. We've been doing a lot of art stuff so far. I feel like kind of taking a little break from that. Okay, so, oh yeah, how do name tags look? Sorry. I think they look okay. That was one thing that I just like kind of arbitrarily set earlier, and I just wanted to make sure that they might be lingering a little too long. Like they might be staying on screen a little too long. Yeah, I'm gonna lower that number slightly, but other than that, they look mostly okay. Oh wait, are they crushing people? Sorry, I just need to. I'm just gonna make the screen look all crazy. Here, I'll make my arms go all like weird so that it looks. At least you can at least have something to look at while I'm checking. Uh, no, I guess that's fine. Hmm. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but could be worse. Like when the name tag shows up, like the experience part of the like the bottom part, like it kind of like covers up like the top of the adventurer's head a little bit, but I guess that's fine. Yeah, I'll just right. I'll just bring down the what is it? Like the it is like nt speed. No, it's not speed. But it's like the other value, which I don't remember. Nt height is so let's bring it down to like 29 instead. I'll see how that goes. Yeah. Uh, too many binaries? Is that what you're telling me? Okay. Um, excuse me. Uh, okay, so yeah, that was not necessarily related to anything. So let's go back to event processing and or process events, excuse me. Process events, because yeah, there's event type 4, which type 4. Yeah, why we're not finding that print anywhere? Type 4. Where's I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Sorry, I really just don't know what that's about. Um, all right. So, um, action dictionary. Yeah. So yeah. What do we have here? Because when we looked at these prints earlier, like the prints seemed fine. Like we didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Actually, no, I did see one thing out of the ordinary, which is like, I don't know. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of like the other print that we put in earlier. No, the other print. Sorry, again to get distracted just briefly. The other print that we put in earlier was resolved. Like the issue that I put it in for was resolved. So just because we don't really need it anymore, I'm gonna take it out because I think it was a little bit spammy, just ever so slightly spammy. This one here, the multi-dict print and the values print, because we fixed that one, figured out what was going wrong. Right. So yes. So let's go back up here to event processing, event type 4. So, yeah, so we have this print, and as far as we could tell, everything in this print looked totally legit. So, hey, how's it going? Little doggy friend is back to visit. um, so yeah, somehow through this block here that we have, like in crazy scenarios, it was coming out as perfect. Like to get perfect, it has to get past both of these if checks. the only way it can turn out perfect is if it passes this. So if this evaluates true, and then if this also evaluates true, that's like how it. That's how we get like the perfect outcome. Because like perfect is determined by the bonus dictionary, the key equaling two, uh, and then so um, sorry. Yeah. So like the scenarios that I described earlier, that like the scenario that I described earlier that is blowing my mind is like the 2-1-0 split. So when I say 2-1-0, I mean there was a type 4 event with three possible actions, and at the time that this evaluated, it came up with the perfect result when two adventurers had chosen one option, one adventurer had chosen another option, and zero adventurers had chosen the third option. So if we look at that like logic though, like APOP, so APOP is the most popular option, the option chosen by the most number of people. Um, and that's actually how all the determinations are made, because like if the most popular option is too popular, then that's like that's what determines like the failure state. Um, uh, I think that's the first time we got the. I think that's the first time we got the that outcome from that event. I think everyone. I actually was going to comment earlier that people always crush the evil pearls, like, or the people always crush the dark pearls. Like I think that's literally the first time that we've gotten that people actually tried to sell the pearls, and well. um, all right. So yeah, so let's think about the 2-1-0 split. So APOP. So the most popular action in that case is the two, the one that got two actions. So the action dictionary entry for APOP is going to be two, because two people chose that option. That's how popular it was. So two divided by, so A total. Okay, so A total is going to be three, because A total. I mean, we talked about this earlier. A total is going to be three because there were three people that participated in the event. 1.35 divided by, so the length of top list is also going to be three, because there are three available actions for that event. And as far as I could tell, like just looking at the dictionary and everything, like this all was probably apparently true. Um, the So the length of top list would be three, A total would be three, and APOP. The action dictionary entry for APOP would be two. So two divided by three is greater than, in fact, 1.35 divided by three. So like I don't know. It's like, why? How does it possibly evaluate past that? Seems like a bit of a paradox there, or like an impossibility. Like I don't. Um, One type of bug that always leaves me confused. So how it could happen is when a bug doesn't seem to happen when compiled and run the ID of your choice, but if you run the same program, running through the ID. Yeah, I I've been lucky, I guess, so far with this project that every bug that has come up, I've been able to fix. There's one bug that I haven't tried to fix yet, which I suspect might be along those lines. Like, there's this one bug that only ever happens when I run the game through PyCharm. Um, I mean, admittedly, I usually run the game through PyCharm, so it could be just a fluke that, like, all the times that I've ran it not through PyCharm, the bug hasn't happened, but I don't know. Um, I'm suspicious, I guess I'll say. Um, all right, so I think I just need more information. I I could force it. I could just like try and ferret out the data that I'm looking for, I guess. Um, so like I I don't know. Mm. No, I was just thinking like what else could be causing this, and like I did add in a feature recently where you can change the event type, uh, but I don't think that would be happening because like no, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have been happening because some of the other context cues like pretty strongly indicated that the event type was still event type 4, um, including the fact that no one actually triggered the feature that can cause the event type to change. So recently decided to go back and fix a bug in a project I worked on before I started working in Unity, and the bug was actually a legit flaw. Yeah, I was making a simple mistake. Yeah, I like it's fine to find a bug in like that you've written. Like it's fine to find a bug that was in fact an error that you the author had made. But like the thing that irks me is when you can't find it, like when it's just not showing up, like when it's like weirdly, like I don't know, like like this, like how do you get past like a conditional when you should so clearly fail that conditional? Like I don't know, stuff like that just like weirds me out. Tutti Heroes, hey, how's it going? Welcome. Uh, I oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, weird. Um, uh, all right. Yeah, no, I need more information. I guess I think I think I just need to like I just need to see the bug happen more, or like or I just need the data that like I feel like I should have that like it seems to be have vanished from my logs. Um, was it like one of the older logs? Like was it type 4? Was it maybe those were the logs from when I was like restarting the script a bunch, and I don't know. Wait, what's the timing on these? Oh yeah, these logs are all from like 424 and stuff. Oh, so yeah, I should probably go back to this one because this is the longest log uh, that we have from before. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so like so oh, I guess well, I guess like some of this like I can pick up from context cues. So like event type 4 is happening through all throughout here. And then how does this event type 4 conclude? This event type 4 concludes clearly with like a perfect scenario because like we see here the players are getting 3 experience as a result. And so like what were the so this is the type 4, this is the final type 4 print. Or wait, values? Oh yeah, values. Well, yeah, whatever. So this final type 4 print, this is like right before the conclusion of the event. Yeah, so this looks good, right? 2 recite, 2 gather, 2 focus. That is the balance. That is like the formula for succeeding at an event type 4. All right, so let's look at the next one. All right, so we had oh, Melduriax is event type 4. Interesting. Um, excuse me. So we go down to the end of this event, and this one also turned out perfectly. So if we look at the very last if you look at like the yeah, like oh right, so this is the one that I was talking about that was like a 2-1-1 split. And I mean, let's look at that cuz that seems sketchy as well. I don't know. It doesn't seem as sketchy as a 2-1-0 split, but like 2-1-1 split, really? Like in that case it's 2 divided by 4. So 0.5, and then it's 1.35 divided by 3 because the length of top list is still 3 in that case, right? Top list is what part of our print? or top list is so it goes type 4 top list action dictionary apop a total bonus dictionary. So so if you look at this, yeah, uh, top list clearly has 3 entries. So the length of top list is 3. Apop is damage, which is wait, apop is damage? Oh. I think I know what's the problem. It's going by influence? It's getting sorted by influence? No. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Well, so, okay, so we do know what the problem is now. Apop is wrong. But why is Apop wrong? Like, Apop in this case should be 2. Is it getting sorted by influence? No, it's not. It shouldn't be. I mean, well, let's see who chose damage. Yeah, because damage turned out to be the Apop. So that is the problem. All right, so we're making progress. Who is it that chose damage? Lauren did. So it must be going by influence. um, all right. So that's weird. When am I sorting the top list based on influence? Apparently at some point. So that's actually probably screwing up a lot of things. Specifically event types 4 and 5. But yeah, okay, so top list goes by the action dictionary and ILI or II, whatever that is. So yeah, so top list is the concatenation of, or we append in everything from the action dictionary sorted by the entry from the action dictionary, or like so we put in, so yeah, top list is a list of data pairs of the basically it's like the reverse index of the action dictionary kind of. We put the data point first and then we put the name, and then we sort reverse equals true. So reverse equals true means that instead of in ascending order, it sorts in descending order. So hypothetically, at this point, top list should have the most popular option first. Am I doing something to top list after this that would screw it up? Top list equals top list indexed from 0 to 3. Like that shouldn't change anything. Top list equals finals. Maybe finals, I guess, is screwing things up. I mean, it shouldn't. We never saw it get screwed up in All right. Well, at least we know what the problem is. That's just, yeah. It's always just so perplexing when you don't even have that little clue to go on. Like when everything seems so in order, but then all of a sudden it just doesn't work. It's like, no, I'd rather something be broken. I'd rather have that small error, at least to shed light on the situation. All right, so yeah, what the? So finals, I guess, must be getting screwed up because like I'm not seeing top list. I'm not seeing top list get used in any other way except it either gets truncated or it gets set to be finals. So I mean, like I don't know why finals would get screwed up, but like we just have to like what is it? What is the quote? Like when you remove all other when you what's the thing about like when you rule out like all other possibilities? I don't know. There's like a cool sounding quote about like what like the okay. I'm not someone smarter than myself probably knows the quote. But it's like when you rule out all other possibilities, like whatever remains, no matter how improbable. I don't know. All right, so top list, so finals, yeah. Finals, finals is just a subset of the top list. Finals is literally just the top list truncated down to the finalist's length. Boo. Oh, finals is that, but then we append to it. So there's no, that doesn't explain how the first index of the first entry in the top list would have would be incorrect because